Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anaya, and if you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are a returning craft bestie, make sure you put some pink hearts because that's my favorite color. Anyways, as y'all read about today's title, today we're gonna be doing a crochet with me while I answer a bunch of questions. I asked Instagram, TikTok, and I think I posted something on YouTube, like the community post, so y'all can ask me some questions. It could be crochet related, it could be anything y'all want to know, and we're gonna answer a few questions while I crochet. I'm making a last minute Christmas gift. Well, it's really not a Christmas gift, it's really just like an appreciation gift, but we're gonna say it's a Christmas gift. So that's what I'll be doing, and let's get into these questions. Some of the questions was a little repetitive, but some of them wasn't. Some of them was really good questions. So we about to do that. I went ahead and picked out a few questions because I didn't want to put a lot, because I be yapping sometimes, so I don't want to put too many so the video wouldn't be too long. I moved it so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing as I'm answering these questions. Okay, first question. Before you started crocheting, did you think you would be this good? Honestly, no. And I don't tell this, I tell this story, but a lot of times, a lot of people, I really don't. When I first started crocheting, I started crocheting in 2020 during, like, when COVID had first started, because I needed something to do. And I wanted to, I seen these little bralettes and I seen these little tote bags, and I was like, I feel like I can make that. And I was quickly humbled because I didn't catch on as fast as I thought. Because usually, like, when it come down to some crafty stuff, I catch on real quick. So I was really humbled with that. I was real humbled. So I really didn't catch on when I first started, and I put crochet down for like a good year. But throughout that, like the gap, I would start back and then I'll stop, and I'll start back and I'll stop. But that one time I was real consistent with it, I started getting good, and I started just like making TikToks and stuff, and my work started getting to look good, and I was like, okay. So definitely stay consistent with it, because you might be bad when you first start, but if you keep doing it, you're gonna get good. You're gonna get good, because it's not that hard. It's not that hard. The more you do it, it becomes muscle memory. What's your favorite thing to crochet? My favorite thing to crochet, obviously, y'all, is hats. I love making hats. Really, accessories. Like, I like making hats. I've made a lot of tote bags before, but hats will forever have my heart, because that was one of the first projects I fully completed, and I really liked, other than like a tote bag or something. Like, I really completed, and I really was like, okay, I like this. I started making those granny square hats, and then I moved on. Like, I just love making hats. I love making headwear, head wraps. 2024, the hair, like, I'm gonna step my game up with the head wraps and stuff and all kind of stuff. I'm gonna step my game up with the crochet stuff, so y'all just be prepared for that. But hats is definitely my favorite thing to crochet. And I want to get into making clothes. Would you try knitting? I actually bought this stuff to start knitting, but I just never watched no YouTube videos. I only bought it because it was on sale at Michael's, and I was like, okay, well, I want to start knitting. And I bought a Centro, but y'all, if y'all want a video with that Centro, let me know, because I'll make one. I don't like my Centro, but I would rather learn how to knit than use my Centro. So long story short, yes, I would start knitting if somebody taught me, because I feel like I can't learn how to knit on YouTube. That's one thing I feel like I draw the line there. Like, I can learn how to crochet, I can learn how to do everything, but knit, I can't learn how to knit on YouTube. I gotta have a teacher for that. So if one of y'all want to teach me, we have like a little FaceTime call, y'all can teach me how to knit, because I would definitely learn. What motivates me? I was just talking about this with one of my close friends. I like seeing progress. I like seeing progress, and I like new stuff, like new challenges, new stuff. And I also like having stuff to look forward to. I don't even know if that like correlates with the question, but I like having stuff to look forward to. So like stuff like that motivate me. Like, okay, well, let me learn how to do this, or let me start doing this so I can have this. Like, you know, I like having stuff to look forward to. Like, sometimes I'll order stuff just so I have something to look forward to. Or like I'll I'll schedule like plan my day, like make it seem busy so I can have something to look forward to. I don't know, y'all. Your expectations for 2024. When I tell y'all I'm going into 2024 like positive energy, no expectations, because I feel like when you have no expectations, that's when the best stuff happens. Like, so I really do hope to have, not hope to have a good year. I know I'm gonna have a good year. I'm definitely going to get out of my comfort zone and start trying different stuff. I know everybody probably say that. I feel like everybody say the same stuff for New Year's, but I mean, as long as you do it, you can say what you want to say. But I do want to get out of my comfort zone, get into a bunch of different things, business wise, friendship wise. I just want to do a bunch of new stuff 2024. And I want to make a whole bunch of money, because we need money. What's one thing you feel like you accomplished when it comes to crocheting? I've definitely accomplished finishing what I start. It's not too many, like, whenever I start a project, I've been very good with finishing it. Like, no matter how long it take, I'll always go back and finish that project. And I feel like that's a very big accomplishment for me, because I used to frog a project real quick. So like if I say, okay, I'm about to start this today and I don't finish it today, I come back and I finish it. It might be a week later, it might be a month later, I finish that project. So that's an accomplishment. Another accomplishment I would definitely say is branching out and trying new stuff, which go back to my 2024 expectation for my crochet stuff, or just in general. I want to create new things and I want to get out of my comfort zone with crochet. I've been trying to like get into making clothes with crochet for a long time, and I think I'm really gonna start doing that 2024. Like, I made a sweater and I got so many compliments, and so many people was asking if I sell them, and I'm like, no, I wouldn't sell it. But making clothes for me, I feel like I want to start doing that crochet wise. So that'll be an accomplishment. And I did get out of my comfort zone with that sweater, because I always said I would never make a sweater. And look what I did. I made a sweater. Next question is, what are you reading at the moment? And do you have any recent or overall faves? Do I have a fave? Okay, first off, what I'm reading at the moment, I'm reading Money Devils by Ashley and Jaquavius. Ashley Antoinette will forever have my heart. She is an urban fiction writer, so she writes urban fiction. My favorite genres with reading books is romance and urban fiction, and I've been dabbing into thrillers. I got like 2 or 3 more. I got like 2 more chapters of this. So I'm probably gonna finish this tonight. I'll finish that tonight. My favorite book that I always recommend to anybody. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. If you get into reading, and you want a good book, it's a second chance lovers type of, it's a romance. It's so good. It's so good. I was reading, and I told you I was reading this like my vlog. I was reading Honey and Spice. I couldn't really get into it, so I'm on chapter 13. It's one of them books I'm just gonna have to listen to finish. A book that I plan on starting for my first book for 2024, Tia Williams, my favorite author, one of my favorites, is The Perfect Find. This is gonna be my next read. So yeah, I just want to do one of them book vlogs one of these days. I'm not no booktube girly, but y'all might see one of them little book vlogs. What was your first business and what made you want to start it? My first business, I've had a couple businesses, but my first business, I had a lip gloss business. I've had a birthday pin business. I've had a custom accessories business. That was my baby. Passionate Creations, that was my favorite business by far, or one of my favorites. So I'll just tell y'all about that one. I started Passionate Creations because I would make like phone cases. album plaques, all kind of stuff. One day I might have to do some videos on that, like some tutorials or something for y'all people that don't crochet. So I'm supposed to be crocheting. I would make like album plaques, all that kind of stuff. And I started it because, I'm not gonna lie, I needed money. I needed money, and also because I was just doing the stuff for fun. And a lot of people was like, I'll post it. I always post everything I would make. And people would say like, oh, you make them cases, or oh, you make this and that, that. And I was like, yeah. And I eventually was just like, let me turn this into like a little business. One of these days I might pop back out with Passionate Creations. It was customers, like it was just a nice little business. Like, it was just real nice. I talked about it in one of my old videos. I'm not putting a dent in nothing I'm making. I'm sitting here yapping. How to deal with Crochet Block. How to deal with Crochet Block. What do you do to become more creative? I used to go through Crochet Block so much, and I really don't have like no major tips, but a few things that help me is, when you're doing something so much and you burn out from doing what you love doing, that means you need a break. So just take a long break. Sometimes I take days from crocheting. I personally, I can't take a week from crocheting no more. Like I crochet something every week. Like I cannot not crochet nothing. But take a break. Definitely take breaks. Give yourself time to miss crocheting. Like if you crochet a lot and you take it out of your like your daily routine or like your weekly routine because you burnt out and you have Crochet Block, that'll definitely help. It's gonna make you miss it. And also look at other, when I have Crochet Block, I look at my mutuals and stuff, because I follow so many people that crochet and they crochet some good stuff. If you feeling like you having a Crochet Block, stop crocheting and watch other people crochet. And if you have some self-control and you like, okay, well, I'm not about to crochet, I'm just not feeling it. Now if you don't have that self-control, it's gonna make you want to pick your hook up watching other people crochet. Like I'll say like, oh, I'm not gonna crochet for today, or I'm not crocheting for this week, and I'll watch my mutuals post something, or I'll watch like a vlog, a crochet vlog or something, and they crocheting and it just make me want to crochet. Like just watch people that you enjoy watching or that's doing what you normally do, but don't do it, and see how that helps you. And also just find some inspiration. Go on Pinterest, go on TikTok, go on Instagram. I've been on Instagram Reels and I be finding a lot of good crochet artists on there. Just, you gotta find inspo somewhere. What do I do to be more creative? Honestly, like I said, just looking at my mutuals and stuff and just getting inspiration and making it your own. Let's get into that. Don't just copy. It's a difference between being inspired and copying. You can be inspired and tweak it up and add your own little, you know, Shazam, add your own little juice. Don't just sit there and just copy everybody, because that's the quickest way to go into a crochet block or just a creative block in general, because you're not being authentic with it. Be real authentic with what you're creating, because that way you'll always love what you're creating, because you created it. So, or you came up with it. So don't just copy everything. Don't copy everybody and everything. It's a difference. I think I said this at the beginning of the video, but it says, how long have I been crocheting? I've been crocheting for 2 years. 2 years? 2.5? Somewhere around that range. I really don't know, because I took so many breaks with it. And I answered, what are some items you really want to make in the future? Also, do you have any tutorials upcoming? I don't have any tutorials upcoming yet. Something I want to make, I have a few things I want to make. I have a list. I want to make a ruffle hat with fluffy, like a fluffy yarn brim. I want to make a scarf, a crochet scarf, which I need to hurry up and make, because it's going to be hot by the time I finish making it. I want to make these crochet flowers. Y'all ever seen people make like the flowers for like the mirror with the clay? I want to do that, but I want to do it crochet. That's gonna be real cute. I want to make one of those chunky crochet tote bags with like my scrap yarn. I seen one of my mutuals do it and I was like, oh my gosh. I gotta, as y'all seen from that organize my yarn stash with me, I have more than enough scraps to make anything. So I want to do that. I want to make a granny square wavy hat, like a wavy brim hat. That might be a tutorial, so I guess y'all could say that's an upcoming tutorial. So I got 2 upcoming tutorials. So yeah, I do have some tutorials coming, I guess. And I also want to make a granny square hoodie. It's probably gonna be like one of those
motherfucking down ham
what is it called? What is it called that y'all be making? Hexagon cardigan. I want to make the hexagon cardigan, but I don't want to go all the way up. Like I want to have like a v-neck with it. And I also want to make one of the hexagon cardigans with just like no long sleeve, just the short sleeves. And I'm making it right now though. I want to make a balaclava. So that's really it. That's all I want to make. That's it. That's my crochet wish list for 2024. So what made you start crocheting? I started crocheting because I seen these tote bags. I seen bralettes. I was seeing plushies, bouquet. I was seeing so much stuff on Pinterest and I was like, girl, I could do that. I could do that. And so I just started. I went to Hobby Lobby. I got me a hook. I got me some yarn. I started. I got humbled. Like I told you at the beginning, I got humbled quickly. Real quickly. And I ended up throwing all my stuff away. I threw all of it away. And then I came back like a few months later or like a year later. And I started back again. Anyways, y'all. I think I did enough yapping. If y'all want a part 2, let me know. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I barely crochet, so that just go to show I cannot multitask. But I did finish 1 square at least. So that's bye, y'all.